Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night. Brent. This should be a very intriguing matchup. Both these teams feature some very athletic players.
Well, if we get out in transition, Kevin, there's definitely some top 10 moments that are going to come up. A bunch of high flyers on both of these rosters, and we expect to see a lot of airtime from these players tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Detroit with the ball. After the Raptors pick up 2, Cunningham's shot is off.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
For 3, Ingram. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Barnes.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebounding possession.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And Cade getting up that time.
Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, that's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize. And quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Brent, he seems like the ideal wing.
Well, there's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. And you don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
Now, here's Stewart. In the corner, Ivy with it. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Now, this is the kind of play you want out of R.J. Barrett, just hustle plays.
And Pirtle sends it back. Barrett inside the three-point line. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trail by 5. Puts up a 3. The shot by Ivy, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Quickly kicks to Ingram. Quickly setting the pick for Ingram. Over Ivy. And it's Ingram missing.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Ivy a screen on Barnes. Stewart finds Ivy. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Left side, Barrett. Barnes outside. Back to Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. fades and shoots. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
The kick out to Cunningham. Off target from three-point range. Raptors leading by 4. Quickly with it. Picked up by Thompson. Ingram outside. Sinks the triple.
Ingram seems just more and more confident in his ability to shoot from the three-point line.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Now here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Out to Ingram. Birtle sets the pick for Ingram. Inside. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. Pirtle's got 6.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Stewart in the corner. Stolen by Quickly. And here's Ingram from the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Toronto heading to the bench. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Harris, Josh Richardson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Paul Reed, and it's Moore in at the 3 slot.
That's a strong finish from Tobias Harris.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Boucher. Here's Abaji. Oh, good on the 3. Pistons trail by 5. Richardson outside. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
I like to see Richardson up there and finishing strong.
Here's Mobo. Buries the long-range jumper. Mobo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Here's more. The Raptors getting the bucket. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer, and Detroit again with the bucket.
That's a silky smooth form of Josh Richardson on the perimeter. His jumper looking reliable in this one.
Harris a screen, and Moore kicks to Harris. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Toronto leading by 3. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dick, that's good. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Richardson for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. With the drive. Out to the right wing. To the wing right side. Mobo. No good with the triple. Pistons trail by 6. Hardaway from outside. Hands it from downtown. Hardaway has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pistons.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
Pass to Mobo. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Richardson. He's guarded closely. And Harris wide open. He shoots another three for Detroit.
A solid three-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
There's the triple. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Harris off the drive.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Richardson. Outside Hardaway. Fires the three. Mobo with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 4-10 in the second quarter from the field. 34 seconds left in the first half of the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 3-point Raptor lead.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Richardson, no luck. Toronto's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Moore. Back to Richardson. There's a screen. Lets it go with a 3. The shot, no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Raptors. They lead by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Ingram is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Quickly with a wide open look. Duren pulls it in. Pistons trail by 3. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, big man Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how...
Oh!
And that's big time from B.I.
Now Cunningham. 6 points for him. Pass to Ivy. And here is Duren. Pulls it up. And the jumper falls for him. And that's now 7 points for Jaden Ivey. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Barnes outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. Had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Stewart down low. Barnes on him. And the dunk by Stewart.
And Stewart, even though he's built a little stocky, can get up off the deck, that time with a huge jam.
Onside Barrett. There's the 3. Duren pulls it in.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The shot's good.
Ingram has the skill to do that. A nice job setting up and receiving the pass.
The Pistons trailing. Ivy with a screen for Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And it's quickly missing. For Detroit, they've gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Cunningham against Quickly. Cunningham's shot is off. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Out to Ingram and stolen by Thompson. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Stewart not shy, getting in there to draw fouls and make the defense smother him. He can take that.
And he can't hit the second. Toronto trailing. It's Barrett on the wing. Ivy defending. Barrett the pass to Ingram. Ingram a screen on Ivy. Barrett for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Barrett's got 6 points.
Finding some room there on the perimeter. The lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down.
It's stolen by Barrett. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Barnes against Stewart. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
You can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Detroit's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Richardson kicks to Hardaway. Kick out to Moore. Launches it. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Mitchell finds Dick. Back to Mitchell. Dick in the corner. Dick sets a screen for Mitchell. Back to Dick. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Mulba.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Richardson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Hardaway. Harris is out there with Paul Reed. Then it's Josh Richardson, and it's Moore in at the 3 spot. Now Detroit moving it up. Back to Moore. Hardaway is screen on Mitchell. Richardson gets a wide open look. Richardson missing again. Toronto shooting pretty well, 46% from the floor. Here's Dick. 3-pointers off the mark. The Pistons leading. Richardson outside. Pass to Reed. Driving in. Up and in on the layup.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Yep, that one goes in there. Boucher's got his first points of the night.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. For the Pistons, just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. The shot by Stewart with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. From outside, off the mark.
His teammates cannot be happy with him, guys. He would have been better off resetting the offense and looking for a better shot opportunity. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition and no one's on you, great shot there.
And the dunk by Purtle.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
No, not what they want to see, and it came this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
No good on the triple. Raptors trail by 3. To tie it up. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Ivy, no one around him. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. Ivy's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons.
Big-time buckets is what everyone wants to see from Ivy. He has to attack without hesitation in those situations. A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Cunningham scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
You gotta love what Cade Cunningham, as a young star, is bringing to this game.
Out to Ingram, a 3, and again Toronto with the triple.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Duren sets the screen for Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
You gotta like the fire you get from Ivy, turning up the intensity to get the bucket.
Raptors trail by 3. On the wing, Barnes. Guarded by Stewart. Ingram against Thompson. Quickly looking it over. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. A drive by Barnes. Here's Ingram. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Cunningham. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Ingram outside. Barrett wide open. He fires. It's money from deep.
RJ coming through, and that one makes you feel good.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Yes!
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Number 17, 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Ingram. It's off. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Barrett at the small forward. And Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
No one covering. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
I don't like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Barnes outside. Just 5 on the clock. Ingram. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And this is where that length shows off on particular plays like that. Still able to score.
Richardson against Quickly. And it's Harris off the drive.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Out to Barrett. On the 3 off target. For Detroit, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. Richardson, good.
He's proven that he can get on some stretch runs, putting together multiple games of firing it from behind the arc, sinking that shot there from the parking lot.
Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by Harris. Detroit leading by 4. Cunningham for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, Cade eager but not rushed that time, just jumping at the chance for the quick shot.
And here's Barnes for 3. And the Raptors miss again.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Cunningham for 3. Nice D from Barrett.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Wow, Barrett not giving up and making a difference.
And here's Richardson outside. Toronto grabs the miss. For 3. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Cunningham. Yes!
And Cade Cunningham stepping up in a big moment for this squad.
Lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Ingram wide open. Offline with his 3. And the Pistons with possession. Cunningham outside. From deep. Basket good. And now a 7-point Piston lead. And so the Pistons take the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to over.
who can really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Johnson for 3. Knocks down the long J. Johnson's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Hurdle grabs a miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And that one drops.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite scores.
Well, think about it, PA. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Outside Ingram. With the teardrop. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Daniels. Hunter passes to Young. Here's Daniels. Young with the bucket.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Quickly against Young. Now here's Quickly. The D's right on him. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Quickly. Young, Hurdle grabs a miss.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Quickly drives in.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
And he drives in. Outside Barnes. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Barnes has got 8 points.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Hurdle with the bucket.
I think it's a big help when Hurdle can make the mid-range. It forces the defense to bring the bigs out of the post, and it really opens up things.
Young with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Barnes. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Quickly. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta leading by 4. Outside Young. There's the screen by Johnson. The kick to Hunter. Here's Daniels, guarded by Quickly. Deflected!
R.J. Barrett has strength and length on the defensive end, and that makes that block an easy one.
Okongwu, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Daniels, puts up a 3. That's in! Coming off an assist from Young. Daniels has got his second basket of the night.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And here's a Kongu for three. Rebound by the Raptors. Outside Ingram. Ingram with a screen on Johnson. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Atlanta on top. They lead by... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Davion Mitchell is out there with Dick, and it's Mobo in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Rizachet. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And there's the ability to finish for Rizachet. Nobody scares him at the rim.
And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
The Hawks leading. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Here's Battle. He's got 5.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
And Nance with the slam.
Man, that's Nance Jr.'s go-to move. This guy doesn't mess around when he gets that kind of position.
Now here's Mitchell. Watch by Wallace. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Raptors trail by 9. Here's Battle. They can't stop the run with that one. Atlanta's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And the layup is good. Rizachet's got 6 points in the quarter.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Atlanta leading by 9. Bogdanovich from long range. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Ooh, poked away. Wallace outside. Here's Nance. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Dick. Mitchell with the ball. Nance covering. Robinson into the lane. Pass to Mobo. Here's Battle. He's got 7. Nails it from beyond the arc. Battle's got 10 points. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all see.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
A minute and a half left to play in the first half. Here's Battle. 10 points for him. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. Another shot. Outside Mitchell. Drops in the three.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's Risache. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Risache's got 8 here in this quarter. Outside Mitchell. To the left wing. Here's Battle. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Here's Risache. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
It's always good to see Risache mixing it up down low.
34 seconds left in the first half of this one. The three is up. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Battle. He's got 16. Off target with the three. Here's Risache. And that concludes the first half. Hawks ahead, up 9. All right, now let's rally as always. Thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 9-point game. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Bogdanovich and Risache, the wingmen. Larry Nance is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Wallace in at the point. No one near him. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Risache's got 12 points in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Quickly with the ball. Now Okongwu defending for 3. Barrett knocks down the triple. Barrett's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Well, Emmanuel Quickley is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates, and defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
Barnes, no good.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Back to Daniels. Pass to Young. Hunter, a screen on quickly. There's Young with the 3. Hurdle grabs a miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Barrett. And yep, it's good. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Outside Young. Fearless from Young inside.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The 3 from Barnes. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game. Young with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Outside Johnson. Hunter, a screen on Ingram. Johnson passes to Okongwu. There's Young with the 3. Young with the signature tray.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Let's go with a 3. Barrett can't hit. The Hawks lead by 9. The 3. Young can't hit. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Barnes. Pass to Quickley. That's tipped. And now the Hawks on the break. Young from long range. They get it back. Back to Daniels. Young finds Hunter. And they recover it. Back to Young. On the wing, Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Barrett passes to Ingram. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Here's Young. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
It's another big night for Trae Young, a relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Here's Barnes. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's 45 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Here's Pirtle. And there it is for him. Pirtle's got 6 points.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
It's quickly with a drive. And here's Ingram outside. Hits a 3-pointer.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Now Johnson. Back to Young. There's the 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Outside for Ingram. 2 on the clock. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Rizichet. And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Atlanta leading by 6. They've got Davion Mitchell. He's out there with Grady Dick. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
What an athlete Bogdanovich is. Sprinting towards the rim with such aggression and assertiveness.
Pass to Battle. Off target with the open look. Atlanta is shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Here's Rizichet. Outside Bogdanovich. Count the basket. Bogdanovich has gotten 4 this quarter.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
Pass to Battle. To the left side wing. Here's the pick. The 3 is up. And again, Toronto no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Really good passing wing. Rizichet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Outside Dick. Here's Battle. He's guarded by Nance. And again, Toronto no good. Atlanta leading by 13. Bogdanovich from long range. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Battle. And again, Toronto no good.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
And Bogdanovich is good for 3. And the Hawks lead by 16.
And I applaud Bogdanovich's effort level, working hard to make the most of a forced turnover.
And it's Battle missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Mitchell, tightly guarded, and that's an intentional foul. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Nick, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Battle. Can they get it? Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Daniels. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And he lobs it up top. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
On the take. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
A nice shot by Young.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Takes a 3. And it's Battle missing. The Hawks lead by 20.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hawks.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Bogdanovic.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
From down in the low post, it goes. Bogdanovic has got 14 points here in the second half. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Toronto. Bobo gets the bucket. And the Hawks shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Bogdanovic finds Okongwu. Another one falls for Atlanta.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And Atlanta with possession here. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Back to Young. From downtown. Rebound by the Raptors. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Daniels. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Substitution for your Raptors. Jakob Hunter.
Atlanta with the ball. They have a 19-point lead. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Battle. Defended by Bogdanovic. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, you know, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and you know they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the three. Now, here's Cunningham. Cunningham, a screen on Young. Hardaway finds Cunningham. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Thompson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Cunningham for three. Atlanta with the ball. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Here's Young. Just 3 to shoot. Over Thompson. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Right. Oh, wow, what a quick move inside.
That is incredible.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
It's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hardaway finds Thompson. Out to Hardaway. Stewart, a screen for Hardaway. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Got a piece of it. Here's Daniels, pass to Hunter, and here is Johnson. Another three for Atlanta.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's Cunningham. Out to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Young with no one around. Another three for Atlanta.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass will normally knock those down.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder.
This is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. 6-point lead. Pass to Okongwu. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Here's Thompson. Out to Hardaway. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Cunningham, a screen on Okongwu. 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Cunningham's got 7 points. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Hawks lead by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Jaden Ivey is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Moore in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
No, that's a great sign for Richer, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
They get it again, and the dunk by Stewart.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Pistons making a change here. Reed's checked in. Here's Richer. It's good. Richer's got his second bucket of the night.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility, the rookie Richer looking comfortable operating inside.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Wallace. And it's Wallace slamming it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Back to Wallace. Out to Nance. Pass to Bogdanovich. Nance sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Good on the three-point shot. And it's a 7-point Atlanta lead. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
And Atlanta has possession following the 3 by Detroit. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Out to Harris. 1:46 left to play here in the half.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Here's Wallace. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Out to Wallace. 6 to shoot. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Harris outside. 1:04 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Richardson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 5 points in the game. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Bogdanovich. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Is overturned.
The officials will have 2 minutes.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, Ivy following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt. From deep, Moore. Here's Reed. Pass to Richardson. Ivy, a screen on Wallace. Richardson kicks to Ivy. Goes back up. There's the drive. And he lays it up and in. Ivy's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pistons. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Pistons on top, ending the second quarter on a 12-4 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Johnson. Young with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Here's Daniels. Banked in off the glass. Daniels has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Hawks.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Coach, it didn't take long for Kate Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
Cunningham finds Duren. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. Got a piece of it. For the 3. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Young with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Thompson passes to Duren. Cunningham, a screen on Johnson. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it. But it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. Out to Hardaway. Thompson sets the pick for Hardaway. Drops in the tray. Hardaway has got his third basket of the night.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Hunter. Young looking it over. Back to Hunter. Young dishes to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. With some arc. No good that time. Pistons leading by 3. Hardaway is screen on Young. Here's Cunningham. Out to Hardaway. Hunter against Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Cunningham's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 3. Hunter finds Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And that sends Cade Cunningham to the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And so it's Detroit with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. And Moore kicks to Harris. Shoots the 3. The Pistons rebound. Back to Moore. Lets the 3 fly. Nance gets the rebound.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
So for the Pistons, Reedy's checked in for Stewart, and Josh Richardson subbed in for Cunningham. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Pass to Rizashea. Back to Bogdanovich. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Detroit, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 for the field since halftime. Ivy with a screen for Richardson. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Rizashea. And he hits it to tie the game up. Rizashea's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Hawks trail by 3. We've got Reed. Ivy is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Harris. And it's Moore in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And it's Capella missing.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Richardson. Moore outside from past the arc. Another 3 for Detroit.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pass to Rizashea from outside the arc. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Rizashea is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Jalen Johnson comes in for Larry Nance. Dyson Daniels checked in for Bojan Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Wallace. Now, here's Stewart. Out to Hardaway. Second shot opportunity. Cunningham outside. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Pistons lead by 5.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Now, here is Young. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Thompson outside. Back to Hardaway. Driving inside. Pass to Stewart. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young from outside. Duran pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Stewart with it. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Stewart with the screen on Young. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Duran. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Outside Hardaway. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And it's a 10-point Piston lead.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Detroit?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight. Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Three-pointer, Daniels sinks the three-pointer.
What a time for him to step up. Big three right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Now, here's Cunningham. And he drives in, and they pick up 2. Cunningham's got 4 this quarter.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through him.
And Young, here we go. Off on the layup.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And Duran slams it in.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Here's Thompson. Out to Hardaway. Here's Cunningham. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And now it's an 11-point Detroit lead. Over to the wing. Here's Rizashea. That one's not going to go. Great defense that time from Duran. Here's Stewart. Out to the right wing. Duran finds Cunningham. Driving to the basket. Thompson outside. That one drops for him. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were...
In this one tonight, you got two teams that have struggled to find any sort of confidence.
You're right, B.A., and the thing that you want most is to find out where inspiration is going to come from. You don't want to rely on your coaching staff and use the coach's verbiage to get you going. Some player is going to stand up and stand out tonight, and like a weather vane, things can just shift. And with a win here tonight, a team could go on a little bit of a roll to reestablish some of their confidence for the rest of the season.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Brandon Ingram out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at small forward. Barnes in the post. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's Quickly. Duran with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And here's Cunningham outside. Rebound Toronto.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Here's Hardaway. Toronto making their last shot. Hardaway with a screen on Barrett. Shakes him. And it's laid in by Cunningham.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Driving to the basket. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Cunningham's got 6.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
Quickly passes to Ingram. Fades and shoots. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Here's Cunningham. Stewart outside. For 3, Hardaway. Pirtle grabs a miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Hardaway, the pass to Duran. Hardaway against Barnes. Hardaway into the lane. Pass to Stewart. Launches it. Here's Cunningham. Stewart outside. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 3. Second chance shot. Hardaway, no good.
Now, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Quickly with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Back to Ingram. Here he goes. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And then Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
Barnes comes with a double team. Back to Cunningham. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 11 outside Hardaway. 1 minute left to play in the first quarter. Cunningham with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle. Pirtle with the block. Here comes Toronto on the push. Blocked!
But Stewart hustling over. He saw that shot coming and he was there for the taking.
Ingram on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. The 6-footer. Blocked again! And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Back to Stewart. Fires the 3. And the Pistons, another 3!
Mobo just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
Quickly from outside. They get it again. Outside Barrett. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 6. Pass to Quickly. Shoots over Thompson. Nice D from Thompson.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Pistons on top, up 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Davion Mitchell. He's out there with Grady Dick. And it's Mobo in at the 4-man position. Ivy's shot is off. The Raptors shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Mitchell, the pass to Dick. Back to Mitchell. Here's Battle. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Well, Detroit shooting an average of 43% from the floor.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. Richardson's got 5 now.
Well, Josh Richardson, a 3 and D guy, and that 3 comes first, so he's going to let it rip.
They set the pick. Pass to Mobo. Here's Battle. No points yet. Fires from deep. Second chance effort. Here's Robinson, and Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Dick. And at last, they get one to fall.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Richardson, the pass to Martin. Back to Richardson. Martin up top. And again, it's Detroit.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Detroit leading by 5. Ivy goes in. The kick out to Richardson. Back to Ivy. And there's the screen. Pass to Moore. Takes the 3. Martin outside. And here's Richardson. Checked by Mitchell. From the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Mitchell, a screen on Ivy. Here's Battle. And a miss there on the triple. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Ivy's shot is off. Raptors trail by 5. Mitchell with the ball. Richardson picks him up. Here's Battle. And the 3 off target.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Martin finds Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 to fall. Richardson's got 8 points here in the quarter. Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately is the small ball era starting to wind down.
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
And for Toronto, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. And here's Ivy from the arc. Mobo with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And Detroit making a change here. Harris is checked in. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 10-2 run here. Richardson, the pass to Harris. Harris a screen. Richardson for three. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris. Just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
To the right side. Back to Dick.
First personal foul. 2 seconds.
Dick with it. Harris on him. From the wing. Nice jump shot. Battle's gotten his first basket of the night. The Pistons lead by 9.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Harris. Pass to Reed. And here's Richardson. What if it goes? Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Tim Hardaway is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, then it's Thompson, and it's Duren in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Outside Barrett. Barnes passes to Pirtle. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Duren. The rebound by Stewart.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
All right, Brent, what do you see in Isaiah Stewart's game?
Well, coming in, he's always been that junkyard dog mentality, right? Try to play physical, rebound, bump guys around. But there's a little bit more to Isaiah Stewart in the way that he can shoot the basketball, expanding his range and knocking down some three-pointers. So some flexibility and some creativity on the offensive end.
Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball. The Pistons lead by 12. Cunningham outside. And Detroit another 3.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Pass to Ingram. Will it go? He buries it from 3. Ingram's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, Brandon Ingram answering the call comes right back with 3 of his own.
Here's Cunningham driving in. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Stewart. Duren with a screen on Barrett. Hardaway from outside. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. And here comes the break. And they get it back. Ingram, the pass to Quickly. A 3. Barrett. And the Raptors, another 3.
And Barrett's teammates love it when he looks to shoot from the corner. They know how dangerous he can be from deep.
Cunningham looking it over. This one for three. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Barnes has got 7 points.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Cunningham finds Hardaway. Stewart is screen on quickly. Back to Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Birtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he's going for the lob! Ingram against Duran. Pass to Barnes. From deep. Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Barrett. Cunningham against Ingram. Back to Barrett. Now here's Ingram. Second shot opportunity. Barrett can't hit. Thompson against Quickly. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
The offensive rebound. Detroit leading by 14. For three, Hardaway. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 7 rebounds in the game. Cunningham against Barnes. Oh, misses the dunk. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They led by as many as 18.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. It feels like he could score from anywhere.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three from Quickly. Sinks it from distance. Quickly's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Battle. Up in time. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Cade Cunningham. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Detroit leading by 17. So for the Raptors right now, they've got Dick. He's out there with Davion Mitchell. And it's Mobo in at the 4. And here are the Raptors now. Here's Battle. And that's a foul called on Paul Reed. That's his first foul. Harris is checked in for Martin. Here's Mobo. Buries it from 3.
Where was the perimeter D on that one? You have to guard against all possibilities.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Harris outside. Pass to Reed. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Here's Moore. Harris outside. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trail by 14. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Here's Battle. Ivy defends. Lets it go. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Dick with a miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Pass to Battle. from behind the arc. Here's Mobo. Fires for three. And it's Harris with the rebound. Here's Moore. And the three-pointer goes. Moore's got his first 3 points of the game.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Three-pointer. Rebound, Toronto. It's Robinson, high post. Harris on him. Robinson in the post. Pounded by Harris. Here's Mobo. Tipped. And he gets it back. Oh, it goes! Are you kidding? He hit it!
The long-range missile.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Richardson. And that one is stuffed right through.
I like to see Josh Richardson showing you he can get up and rattle the rim a little bit.
Outside Dick. Mitchell, a screen on Ivy. Here's Dick. Good D by Richardson.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Harris right side. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown. And the Pistons lead by 19.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Picked by Reed. Harris passes to Reed. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pistons.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And what a huge performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Dick. Fades back. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
For three, here's Harris. Counted from distance.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Mobo from outside the arc. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Ivy with the ball, picked up by Dick. Harris misses. Here's Battle. Puts up a deep three. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to
thought, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Ingram is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Hawks.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Okongwu. Young with no one around. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ingram outside. Back to Barnes. Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
A reserve through his first 3.5 seasons. Quickly now stepping indoors to a starting role.
You know, Kevin, you go from instant offense role off the bench to now being a lead guard. The responsibility takes an extraordinary step up. But this guy is clearly ready. Quickly wanted to be a starter in this league.
Now here is Pirtle. Over Johnson, hits the jumper.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game, and their focus on defense, Brandon Ingram. Coach told me Brandon presents unique problems. It's the skill and size combination. You just don't see it too often. Anytime Ingram touches the ball, everyone will be focused on stopping him. Should be a good one tonight, guys.
Thanks, David. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Daniels from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Pass to Pirtle. Over Okongwu. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got his second bucket of the game to go. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now, here is Young. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Pirtle inside. Covered by Okongwu. Bucket is good. Pirtle's got 6. Quickly against Young. And the shot is good.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Johnson rejected by Ingram.
And great use of length by Ingram, able to reach out and get his hand on the ball for a block.
Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Clearly a foul.
The Hawks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He's perfect from the line this time. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. Not pass to Pirtle. Quickly finds Pirtle. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 12-4 run. With the shot. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for him.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Hunter on the wing. Pass to Johnson. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Hunter, no one around him, drills it from outside.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Quickly finds Pirtle. Over Okongwu. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizichet. Clint Capella is out there with Nance. And it's Wallace in at the 1 spot. Shakes him out to Wallace. Shoots it. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Mobo. Bangs home the trifecta. Mobo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
That's tipped. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. There's the pick. Here's Battle. And it's blocked.
And this is what Nance Jr. is capable of. Send it back.
And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Rizichet. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket tonight. To the left side wing. Fires it up. Tipped away. Here's Boucher. Shoots over Rizichet. And he can't bank that one in. The Hawks leading by 6. Fires the 3. Pass to Walter. Pulls up for 3. Kept alive. Here's Battle. From the arc. Drills the 3-pointer. Battle's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Nance. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Mobo gets the basket.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Rizichet missing. Toronto trailer. And Rizichet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Here's Boucher. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And Capella over to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Mobo. And again, no good by Toronto. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. And it's Risa Shea missing. Toronto's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Nance. Risa Shea in the corner. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Battle. Knocks it loose and taken away by Wallace. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Takes the three. Buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The Raptors, 24. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Van Half-Court shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Brandon. Oh!
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
Just a threat to score off the dribble. Young is crafty at assessing the defense and exploiting it.
Here's Poeltl. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Here's Young. And he makes good on the layup. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Quickly the pass to Poeltl. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. That one falls.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Poeltl. Okongwu grabs the board.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Off target with his 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Nice shot by Poeltl.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Young against Quickly. They get a hand on it. Okongwu, the pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Daniels. Shot clock at 5. Johnson the screen. Atlanta needs to get off the shot here. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Pirtle. Tries again. Tries yet again. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 12. In the corner, it's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Pirtle. Three-pointer, Daniels. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. On the wing, Daniels. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Young inside. Quickly covering. A shot by Johnson, no good. Raptors trail by 17. Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got rebound number 5 here tonight. In the corner, Daniels. No good from outside. Toronto, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, the timing has to be perfect both ways. The passer and the finisher, and Pirtle's power on display.
Young pass to Daniels. Okongwu down low. Pirtle's there. Young. Three-pointer. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Young. And the Hawks lead by 18. Quickly looking it over. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Second shot opportunity. It's good from in tight. Pirtle's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizachet. Larry Nance out there with Clint Capella. And it's Wallace in at the point guard.
And, you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Raptors trail by 19. The tray. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Wallace. Takes it inside. The rebound by Shed. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And the Hawks are a completely new group on the floor. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Back to Boucher, and stolen by Okongwu. Pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Mobo gets the basket.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient. And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Pass to Mobo. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Walter. Here's Battle. That three off the mark. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
But they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Pirtle. Second chance effort, and it's sent back by Okongwu. And here's Young from the arc. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Screen by Pirtle. Lob pass to Pirtle, and stolen by Okongwu. And Young kicks to Hunter. Johnson against Barrett. The kick out to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Quickly against Okongwu. Here's Pirtle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Johnson.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
For the Raptors,
Both free throws good from Pirtle. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. A baseline J. Pulls up from the corner. Again, Young missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lob pass to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down. What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Now, quickly to the paint. Pirtle inside. Misses the shot. And so Atlanta takes this one. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up for
Feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. They've got Tim Hardaway, Thompson out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Cunningham, and it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Cunningham with the ball. Stewart outside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Stewart, a screen on Hunter. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. There's the triple. The rebound by Detroit. And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
Thompson, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Daniels, defended by Hardaway. The kick out to Johnson. And here's Hunter from the arc. Duren with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Thompson passes to Duren. Here's Cunningham. Stewart outside. And finished off by Stewart.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Young from long range. And Atlanta misses again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Johnson. And here's Young. Johnson a screen on Hardaway. Atlanta again missing.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Here's Cunningham. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside. And he dunks it down.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find them.
Stewart outside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Stewart. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Daniels. No points so far. And Young gets it to go.
Ice tray. Looking cool as ever, just draining it.
The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And here's Young. They grab their own miss. Okongwu. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Duren.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
Young inside, working on Thompson, and that one's good. Young's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway's gotten his second bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Young from long range nails it from 3.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense. creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Bogdanovich and Rizachet, the wingmen. Clint Capella out there with Larry Nance. And it's Wallace in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Pass to Ivy, beyond the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Capella. Back to Wallace. Soft touch off the glass.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Rizachet. Outside Bogdanovich. Nance the screen. 4-3. And Reed pulls it down.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
His first, team first.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Richardson.
He's a show. His first, team second.
And it's Detroit with the ball. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. There's Bogdanovich with the three. And Capella slams it down.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Richardson goes in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Wallace left side. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Capella, tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. It's a tie ball game.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Pass to Moore. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Out to Harris. Hits the trifecta. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker, and then he doesn't force things offensively, and that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Harris against Nance. Pass to Moore. Oh, stolen by Nance. The finish! And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Team sport.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half of basketball. Richardson, Ivy outside, jacks up a three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wallace, the pass to Nance. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Rizachet. Still without a bucket. Outside Bogdanovic. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
This is Bogdanovic's game. Catch, shoot, score.
They need this. And Harris throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Nance the screen. Here's Rizachet. Over Harris. Nance, high post. Nance with a screen on Ivey. Clock at 6. Back to Nance.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Pistons trail by 3.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Richardson, that's good. Richardson's got 6 points.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Nance for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Atlanta on top. They're up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
From the band half-court shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Thompson. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. There's the drive. Pass to Duren. Now here's Thompson. Back to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. 90 seconds into the second half now. Down low. Here's Johnson. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Isaiah Stewart, and picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Now Johnson. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. And it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Young, the pass to Daniels. Over Cunningham. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Stewart outside. Thompson outside. Kicks it out to Cunningham. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Here's Young going inside. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Outside Hardaway. Duran with a screen on Young. Sends it home from three-point land. Hardaway's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Thompson scanning the floor. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Off target from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Young on the drive. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Blocked!
You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the swat.
Here's Stewart. The 3 on target from range. 7 points in the game.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels, defended by Hardaway. Hunter against Cunningham. That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Hunter.
10 seconds.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Richardson. Drives to the hoop. There's a screen. Here's Harris. Can't get it to fall. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the game's still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Hawks ahead, up by 1. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Bogdanovich and Rizachet, the wingmen. Larry Nance is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Wallace in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Moore. Back to Reed. Pass to Ivy. He takes it in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the
Shooting for Detroit.
With the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Fearless from Young inside. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Young against Richardson. Pass to Moore. Shoots over Young, and he's on the money with his first shot today. Moore's got his first 2 points.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Here's Young. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They lead by 1. Goes up with it. Stewart against Hunter. Cunningham on the wing. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Young. For 3. The Pistons clear it. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. That one on Johnson.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pistons.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Outside Hardaway fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist here tonight. Right side Johnson launches a 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And just a huge answer right there with a 3 of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And I like how tough Cunningham is, welcoming the contact on the way to the hoop.
That free throw good from Cunningham. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Outside Young. Turin with a steal. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Stewart. Hardaway with it. Clock at 6. There's the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Yes, it's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guy.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Duran with it. Now Okongwu defending. Hardaway, the pass to Stewart. Basket counts.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Hawks trail by 6. Outside Young. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
You see the trust young Skies have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
It's Cunningham with a drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
Young finds Johnson. Back to Young from behind the arc. The Pistons clear it.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Young misses. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And here's Cunningham outside. Doesn't go for him. It's tipped. And so it's Detroit with the W. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.